What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Juke gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about the Eternal Conflict mid-season update, Perk Changes. So let's head over and let's check them out. So as you can see here, these are the perk changes for the Eternal Conflict mid-season update. So Bounce Back is receiving a little bit of a price bump in the legendary level. It is going from 13,000 up to 14,000. I think that is purely in relation specifically to the health regeneration delay being reverted from 6 seconds back to 5 seconds. Also, Lifeline is receiving some type of a tweak here. So Lifeline was a marginally more expensive perk that was also substantially better than Helping Hands since it has a dual function. We are tuning down the revive speed to validate Helping Hands a bit more. Additionally, we discovered some issues with Epic and Legendary Lifeline that we've addressed. We may visit Helping Hands later to give it a buff. So Rare Lifeline revive speed has been reduced from 20 down to 15%. Epic Lifeline revive speed reduced from 40% down to 30%, but the description already says 30%. Actually, it was being reduced by 40%. We fixed it to work as intended. Also, for Legendary Lifeline, it is receiving a reduction from 60 down to 50%, but the description says 40%. So we discovered this perk was actually reducing the revive time to 40% instead of by 40%. Flubbing of the math that has been cleaned up. So we are getting, perk tweaks in relation to other things that are happening in game. So Bounce Back, of course, getting a little bit of a cost increase from 13 to 14,000 is directly related to the regeneration of the HP. It makes sense. I understand why they're making that change, and it's interesting that it's not hitting more variations of Bounce Back. It's just hitting the legendary version. I kind of assumed that it would hit the rare and the epic version of Bounce Back as well, but hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I guess the developers think that like the rare and epic versions, like the time reduction that the HP regeneration starts when you have those perks is negligible compared to cost. I'm not sure what the factor is. I'd have to look at everything on paper just to kind of see what the thought process was, but it's only getting an increase of 1,000, so it is what it is. And then Lifeline got kind of getting, readjusted a little bit. Helping Hands and Lifeline, and I made a video about this forever ago about like the revive perks, about how Helping Hands and Lifeline essentially did the same thing, all across the board. It allowed you to revive rogues faster, but Lifeline also allows the HP regeneration to start immediately whenever those rogues come up. Of course, the Helping Hands doesn't have anything baked into it to give you any type of benefits whatsoever. Now, what I would like to see is possibly a Saint passive ability rework to where they bump that passive ability into Helping Hands. So Lifeline, whenever you revive someone, it issues a bounce back feature, right? Whenever you revive them and they come up, boom, their HP starts regenerating immediately. With Helping Hands, it would be really cool if whenever you revive someone, they got a small life drain-esque bump in HP, depending on what level you actually have access to Helping Hands at. Because whenever you come back up, you're at 25 HP already. Like, that's a standard across the board. If you were able to get revived with Helping Hands, and whenever you came up at a rare level, maybe you come up and you have 35 HP. At an epic level, whenever you come up, maybe you have 50 HP. And whenever you have the legendary version of Helping Hands, whenever you get revived, maybe you have 70 HP or something like that. I think that that would make the revive perks more beneficial. I think it would make the people that have revive perks that aren't considered support characters to receive some type of something off of it. Especially like make it a dual function perk, like not in the way where it reduces the time of revive and then also provides a secondary feature. Like allow Lifeline to work on both characters. Like if you're the person doing the revive and you're going out of your way and you've taken damage and you haven't been there long enough for your HP regeneration delay to kick in, allow it to start kicking in at the moment you revive the rogue. If they were able to rework Helping Hands and put the Saint passive and kind of bake it into that, like give the person that is actually reviving the other person a little bit of an HP bump. I think that that would make like it super useful and super beneficial across the board in an astronomical way. And that would leave Saint open to have a really, really cool, interesting passive ability to where he could do other things, right? It would allow him to be something else because he's going to have helping hands. He's going to have lifeline right out of the gate. So when he sends his drone out, like those perks, if it affected the person healing and the person being killed, it would pop on him anyway. He would get the benefits from those regardless if they made it like a dual function perk in that regards. So, and I think that that would make things really, really cool and interesting across the board. It may add a little bit too much revive heavy gameplay, but at the end of the day, that's what you want, right? You want to keep your teammates up. You want to play an interesting game to where your teammates stay relevant and they stay in the fight so much longer. So I think that I'm going to propose that change to the developers and see what they have to say about it, because I think that that would like change up engagements, and especially in single life game modes, it would change things up astronomically to the point where as soon as you get revived, you're not going to feel for that 5 seconds that you have to wait. You're not going to feel like a fish flopping around that's trying to get back into the water. You're actually going to be able to be revived and re-engage, especially when you're not getting revived by a saint. Whenever you get revived by Saint, you're ready to get back in there and start making moves happen. So that's kind of where I land at with it. The perk changes make sense. It's good to see that in every little update that they're doing, there are some perk tweaks to try to get the perks where they need to be. I think that they could take the revive perks over the line and make them something that is absolutely insane. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like the perks changes that are coming in the Eternal Conflict mid-season update? Or do you wish that they were tweaked a little bit more? Do you wish that there were more perks in this change? And also, what are your thoughts on my idea of lifeline and helping hands? Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
What's going on?
Fucking bitch.
Gotta go to the county jail, alright.
You're welcome.
Dude walked in there and poor Jean-Pierre been like, why you trying to hang yourself, man?
I mean, I'm not hurt or anything, but we know that if you just stand up, you didn't try real hard. Okay? maybe next time you'll hang it from the ceiling instead of just.
Damn! They're kicking the chair.
In the middle.
I mean, come on, Shawshank was a good film, but you don't have to take it quite so literal.
The resin right here.
Or you
They're gonna
just
take the chat.
kick the fucking door in, dual wielding syringes. Like, where's he at? Where's the son of a bitch at?
Everybody's getting already happy in here until somebody talks.
Pushing us.
Mm-hmm. The sniper.
I like don't say shit to anybody, but like go to work one day dressed like Dexter when he's about to do a kill. Like you just.
Dude, she gets out of it every single time. I don't understand, man. She gets to one shot and somehow weasels her way out of it.
Where did I get sniped from? What the fuck is that?
They're spawning right here in front of me. They're
They're reviving in
residents.
front of you as well.
Another contract in the bag.
Get out.
Come on.
Send them home.
Rocket science. Oh wait. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I got time for one more.
How did she?
I went quick.
She hit almost every headshot, dude.
Yeah, let's see.
She looked at me. She most likely headshot me.
Oh, 550. Playing on Xbox.
Ooh. Oh, he got that striker back. That's right.